It started with a headline that gripped the world. Mystery woman detained at JFK with passport from non-existent country. On November 15, 2025, a well-dressed woman presented a passport at JFK Airport. The passport was flawless, watermarks, biometric chip, everything, but the country Torenza didn't exist. Customs officials were stunned. They questioned her, but she spoke a language no one could identify. She insisted Torenza was real, even pointing to a blank spot in the Atlantic on a map. No other ID, no phone. Just a suitcase with strange clothes and unrecognizable currency. The story exploded online. Was it a prank, a delusion, or something stranger? Authorities stayed silent, fueling wild speculation. Reporters swarmed JFK, desperate for answers. The woman's accent was unplaceable, her confidence unshaken. The name Torenza trended worldwide, but searches led nowhere. She became a global enigma, a person from a country that never existed. The world was hooked, desperate to know. Who was she? Where was Torenza? The mystery was irresistible, a crack in reality that no one could explain. Was she a hoax, a lost traveler, or proof of something beyond our understanding? The story was too strange to ignore, and the world couldn't look away. The woman from nowhere had arrived, and nothing made sense anymore. Social media took the Torenza story and ran wild. The first viral TikTok showed the woman in an interrogation room, calm and composed. The caption, "They're holding a woman at JFK with a passport from a country that doesn't exist." Within hours, millions watched, shared, and speculated. #NotTorenza mystery trended worldwide. Users dissected every frame, inventing theories and insider details. Some claimed she described Torenza's capital, exports, and even its fictional neighbors. The story became a collaborative myth, with everyone adding their own twist. The internet turned the mystery into a global game of detective. The lack of official answers only fueled the fire. For a world bored by predictable news, the woman from Torenza was a breath of fresh, mysterious air. She was a real-time enigma, unfolding on our phones. The story had escaped JFK and now belonged to the internet, and it was about to get even stranger. Then came the twist that sent the internet into overdrive. A viral image appeared, Homer Simpson at a customs desk holding a Torenza passport. The caption, "The Simpsons predicted the Torenza passport 31 years ago." The image spread like wildfire, fueling conspiracy theories. Suddenly the story wasn't just about the woman, it was about the Simpsons' supposed prophetic powers. People claimed the show's creators were time travelers or secret society members. The Torenza incident became proof of a pre-written reality. News outlets now covered both the JFK mystery and the Simpsons' prediction. For many, the myth was more compelling than the truth. The internet's obsession grew. Was this destiny, coincidence, or something supernatural? The Simpsons angle gave the story a sense of fate. The real investigation faded as digital folklore took over. The world was captivated by the idea that fiction had become reality. The myth was now bigger than the mystery itself. The truth was getting lost in the noise. Not everyone was convinced. Online sleuths and fact-checkers got to work. They traced the viral TikTok to stock footage from 2019, not 2025. The woman's language, AI-generated gibberish, not a real tongue. Her image was digitally altered, her face subtly changed to seem unfamiliar. The entire Torenza passport story was a modern hoax, crafted with AI and old footage. Fact-checkers posted detailed breakdowns, exposing every fake element. But even as the evidence piled up, many refused to believe it. The myth was more powerful than the truth. The woman from Torenza had become a legend, immune to debunking. The internet preferred the story over the facts. The hoax was a perfect storm of technology and imagination. The truth was out there, but few wanted to hear it. The legend lived on. The Torenza story wasn't new, it echoed an older legend, the man from Taured. In 1954, a man arrived at Tokyo's Haneda airport with a passport from Taured, a country no one had heard of. He insisted Taured was real, pointing to a spot between France and Spain. He had currency, documents, and spoke several languages. Authorities detained him overnight, but by morning, he and his documents had vanished. The story suggested parallel universes or accidental travelers from other realities. For decades, the man from Taured has fascinated believers in the paranormal. The Torenza hoax was a digital update, new airport, new face, same impossible story. The details changed, but the core remained. a person from a place that doesn't exist, challenging our sense of reality. These stories tap into our desire to believe there's more to the world than meets the eye. The legend endures because it's mysterious, thrilling, and impossible to disprove. The Torenza myth was just the latest version, perfectly tailored for the internet age. We're still hungry for tales of interdimensional travelers. The world may change, but our fascination with the impossible remains. The myth of the impossible visitor is timeless, and it's not going away. The Torenza hoax was a masterclass in digital deception. Today, anyone with a smartphone can create convincing fakes using AI. AI voices, images, and videos blur the line between real and synthetic. Social media algorithms amplify the most sensational stories, not the most accurate. The Torenza story spread because it was mysterious, visual, and perfectly suited for viral sharing. Fact checks struggled to keep up with the speed of the hoax. Our brains trust what we see and hear, making us vulnerable to digital illusions. The danger goes beyond harmless pranks. AI fakes can be used for propaganda, fraud, or worse. The Torenza mystery was a warning. Reality can be manufactured and spread in hours. As technology advances, distinguishing truth from fiction will only get harder. The shared truth we rely on is more fragile than ever. The digital age demands new skepticism. The next viral mystery could be even harder to unravel. The Simpsons prediction was just as fake as the Torenza story. Internet sleuths quickly proved the viral image was a digital edit, not a real episode. The creator used a real Simpsons scene, swapped in a fake passport, and degraded the image to make it look authentic. Why did people believe it? The Simpsons' long history of predictions primed us to accept it. With hundreds of episodes and thousands of gags, coincidences are inevitable. The Torenza hoaxer simply manufactured the evidence to fit the myth. Confirmation bias did the rest. People wanted to believe, so they did. The fake image plugged into a cultural myth guaranteed to go viral. The line between coincidence and prophecy blurred. The internet's appetite for predictions made the hoax irresistible. The myth spread faster than the truth. The Simpsons didn't predict Torenza, but the world wanted to believe it did. The hoaxer understood exactly how to make a legend. The idea that The Simpsons predicts the future is a myth built on coincidence. The show's predictions, like the Trump presidency, were topical jokes, not prophecies. With over 750 episodes, some gags are bound to resemble real events by chance. This is the law of large numbers. Make enough predictions, and some will come true. We remember the hits and forget the misses. The show's satire reflects society, sometimes aligning with reality. Vague gags make it easy to draw connections after the fact. Our brains are wired to find patterns, even where none exist. The Simpsons' reputation for prophecy is a product of our psychology, not supernatural foresight. It's cultural bingo, not evidence of a pre-written script. The myth persists because it's fun and compelling, but it's just a numbers game. The Torenza mystery reveals our deep need for meaning and patterns. In a chaotic world, our brains crave order and narrative. Believing in mysteries or prophecies gives us a sense of control. The idea of a woman from another dimension is more exciting than a digital hoax. The Simpsons' prediction comforts us with the illusion of destiny. These beliefs aren't foolish, they're human. We're natural storytellers, drawn to simple, powerful myths. In the race for attention, the myth always beats the messy truth. The Torenza story shows our vulnerability to digital deception and our hunger for wonder. We want to believe there's a story, and we're part of it. Even when we know it's an illusion, a good story is hard to resist. The real mystery is why we keep falling for them.